Good morning. This is Monday morning. Outside is 30 degrees. It's freezing. I just came back from outside and I'm getting ready to start my day. This is the third time President Obama spoke from the Oval Office. I speak every day from my home. And in his two term, that was the third time he spoke from the Oval Office. It's a very significant speech President Obama gives from Oval Office. Last night, he spoke about terrorism and a shooting in San Bernardino, California, and he also asked for Congress to support his bill and fight against ISIS. Looks like he might even change his stand on boots on the ground policy. But today morning, if you watch television and if you speak to the people, will be saying looks like President Obama's speech is actually the anxiety of terrorism. What I wanted to say. Actually, President spoke really well and he's very articulate as usual, and he said exactly what we need to hear from the President. And this country has wonderful, fantastic armed forces and a good national security system, so we will prevail. That is the gist of President Obama's speech last night. He spoke about 13 minutes from the Oval Office. But people, always they vary on Obama. I mean, whatever the government can do, but still as a citizens, we have to do more. We cannot just expect everything the government can do. Government is doing everything, whatever they can do. For example, even in Chennai rain, people are complaining about Dr. Jayalalithaaa government is totally in action. There is an actor called Kamal Hassan. He actually blasted them sitting in his house and watching through the window. As a matter of fact, he did not even give them a penny donation yet, but he questioned about the government spending and tax and all that. I mean, he has a right to question them, government, and I question them too. We all have a right to question, but the thing is here what Kamal Hassan was doing is politicizing the situation. If the government machinery is not working, how come the government transports were going all the time in this entire flood, and the police belong to government, fire rescue teams belong to the government, and the federal government, I mean the central government of India's military belongs to the government. They don't come inside to the state without the chief minister's request and chief minister's efforts, right? It's all happening. But we have to appreciate what we have and how we can help our society to the betterment. Regarding, I'm actually coming back to this ISIS, and this now they are investigating the attack on San Bernardino is act of terrorism, but still we don't have any link of ISIS directly gave the orders to those people. Most probably, my guess and the federal, I mean, whatever I read right now on the internet and we hear in the news, and President Obama spoke last night, and all that, what is this coming out of this entire information is the woman who came from Pakistan. She was born in Pakistan and raised in Saudi Arabia and went back to Pakistan to study pharmacy, and she wanted to be a pharmacist. But she attended a red mosque, which is actually, when I say red mosque, which is actually a terrorist ideology mosque, and which preaches a violent jihadist Wahhabism, which is Saudi Arabia's state religion, which is also the ISIS political Islam, and that is their ideology. It's the same. And Saudi Arabia builds a mosque around the world and promotes this Wahhabi Islam. That is one of the reasons what we see the many Pakistanis become a violent jihadist, and that is the thing. So what I'm trying to say is, I actually going to quote Lord Krishna. The Lord Krishna, I love him. He actually, the Mahabharata, he spoke the time of war, certain principles and rules. That was very interesting. This is one of his thoughts from Mahabharata. As a wet grass burns along with the dry, even a good person is carried away in the association of fools. That is Mahabharata and Lord Krishna. We all know the wet grass cannot burn, but you know that the wet grass can burn along with the dry, with the intense fire from the dry. If dry grass can overpower the wet grass and it can burn it, right? It is exactly happens. If you are a good person and you are associated with a fool, and one fine morning you will start to believe the fool's thoughts, and you will carried away by the fool and you will do the foolish act. This is exactly happened in a San Marino. This man seems to be a nice man, but his wife came with some kind of ideology and is being a wife and she has all the power, you know what I'm talking about. And due course of a time, looks like she changed his mind and they carried out the attack. So, as a wet grass burns along with the dry, even a good person is carried away in the association of fools. Let me repeat. As a wet grass burns along with the dry, even a good person is carried away in the association of fools. That's Lord Krishna and Mahabharata. With that, I'll say goodbye, good morning, all have a peaceful day, and I'll see you later. I hope you all watched my live show last night about making my smoothie. All right, bye-bye, enjoy.